Well, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, YouTube. It's raining still. We're on to episode 4 of our little survival quest. We need to get on with some farming. So, let's do it. Right then, so, farming. Farming is a pretty loose term in the game. Yeah, I'm going to need a bucket. And I'm going to need a... I have a hoe already. That's good. Do I have a hoe, or do I just have the ability to make it? Yeah, I have a hoe. That's great. Right, okay then. I don't know what time of day it is, because we're raining at the moment, and I can't stop the rain until it gets to night time. Right, okay. You may have put yourself on some flat land like I have, which is good. If you have, you want to think about coming a certain distance away from where you're living. I am thinking about farming. I'm thinking about doing it over here, to be honest. Let's have a look to see what this is. Oh, that's handy. Nice little bit of lake. Right, so, without explaining everything in detail, I'm going to explain to you how to do some crop farming. Because you can arrange to create areas where you can farm mobs for their resources. Arranging for areas for them to spawn into the world and then be weakened or killed by you in order to get items from them. You can do crop farming. You can, when we find villages later on, we can arrange systems where villages populate as much as possible. What we call a village breeder or village farm. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to... Sorry, a slight editing glitch there. For anybody who doesn't know, that on my particular iPhone that I'm working off of, I can't put the phone on Do Not Disturb so I don't get notifications, otherwise within 1 minute the Minecraft game crashes. So I have to edit things out. So I'm going to put a bucket of water down like that and create a water source. Now, a water source like this, just a single block, can hydrate out up to 4 blocks away, like this. See how I'm hoeing the grass and it turns into farmland. It can, and what I'll do is I'll fill in just 1/4 for now. This quarter of the square that I'm doing, imagine the other 3 areas of grassland that I'm going to look at. This area of grassland here, this area here, and this area here. Imagine that filled in as well. Oh, it's getting dark. That's good. I might be able to go to sleep. Or put some farmland next to my bed. As you see how what we've got is dry farmland and hydrated farmland. This is what this 1 block of water is doing. Right, if we place some farmland out here, for example, it's just too far away from that block of water. You don't have to have 1 block of water. You could have rows, or you could have big massive lakes or whatever. Right then. Also, rain will hydrate farmland and cause crops to grow faster. So there's a variety of plants in the game that you can grow. Right now what I've got is wheat seeds. So I'm going to plant some of them. I always like to plant near the middle of my field and work my way out. Have we got any bones? I can show you a way of improving the speed that these grow at. I think plants grow... No, I haven't got anything like that. Plants grow, as far as I'm aware, it takes about roughly 10 minutes for them to reach maturity. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to put some cobblestone here and there and there. This doesn't affect how the water hydrates the farmland, but if you're in a snowy area, it's going to stop your water turning to ice. There we go. Right, I'm going to put some torches here, there, and everywhere as soon as I can. Do I have any torches? No. Right, so let's have a look at our inventory again. A lack of coal and a lack of wood means I'm going to have to go getting some trees sorted. Now, I've got a birch sapling, which is good. What I could do is I can find some spare land and start planting trees, and that would effectively become our tree farm. So, right then. So, I'm going to go over there. Have I got an axe? Sorry, I keep checking the inventory. And I keep coming back here because I believe I have some chests. I've been playing a different version of Minecraft and I'm further along with that one. So, right, so let's go get some wood. and start getting some more tools for farming trees and gathering wood. So there's 6 types of trees in Minecraft. There's a birch wood that you're seeing me take apart now. There's oak wood. I think I can find oak wood. There's spruce, which is dark in colour. It's like a big pine tree. What's this one? This is your oak wood. There's acacia wood, which is greyish with an orange wood. That's 4 of them. There's dark oak. And I can't actually remember the 6th one. Right, okay. So I've got a bit of wood. I don't like to take too much away from the environment when I'm mining or harvesting things. Because I like the environment the way it is sometimes. So I've got... Right, okay. Oh yeah, we've got coal. I didn't realise. Right, so what I'm going to do, 2 sticks is enough to smelt down or cook or turn into charcoal 1 item. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make some plank blocks. And I'm going to make a chest. The chest is great. It does exactly what you think it does. It's like an inventory, but it's not one that you're carrying on you. And you're going to need a fair few of these as you go on through the game. I'll stick that there. And there we go. I've got a lump of charcoal, which interestingly looks slightly different to coal. They keep on changing the textures of things. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change some log blocks into plank blocks. If I can point my cursor in the right place. Come over here. Here's a good boy. Here's a good boy. And do that. And get that in my hotbar. I find that the PC version is far easier to use with your mouse and keyboard controls than this. And I'm going to start thinking about bringing my house a little bit this way. So what I'm going to do is build new walls, then build a new ceiling, and then think about taking out the old interior walls. But as you can see, I don't quite have enough materials, so we started that project. We've got some farming. Let's have a look at what else we can do. In the distance over here is sugarcane. This is going to grow on grass or sand, but it has to grow adjacent water, so it can't just grow anywhere. And it grows 3 to 4 blocks high in the wild, but it will grow 3 blocks high for you. And what I'm going to do is, just because I don't fancy doing a lot of digging, that defeats the object to what I was thinking, is I'm just going to place a little bit here, and when that's fully grown, I'll have 3 times the amount that I collected. Flowers can grow or appear when you use bone meal, and they're good for dyeing things. Oak trees, for some reason, produce apples. You'd think an apple tree would produce that. And a new addition to the game is leaves, when they disappear, they drop sticks sometimes, or saplings that you can replant, like that one just dropped a sapling. And if you actually want to harvest the leaf blocks themselves to collect and place down later, you can get 2 iron ingots in a crafting grid, and you could get yourself some shears. Or you can use any tool that's got the silk touch enchantment. We'll go through enchanting later once we've got everything we need for that. So we've got flowers and stuff like that. Another thing which we want to get into, but we want some crops first, is wrangling these animals into a pen, breeding them and farming them. So, this is the very basics of farming. And I'll come back to you once I've done a little bit more work on my farm. See you later. So, we've done a little bit more expanding of our little base, our outpost. And let's show you what I've done. Right, we've made the hut a little bit bigger, but with resources being tight, I've only made it a little bit bigger so that we can store like a chest here, maybe another one there. The bed's still outside because I don't need it to be inside. Is it me, or have we had a squad of cows spawning? I will get these in a pen for the next video. I've got a very small and simple tree farm lined up. I'm growing sugarcane as and where I can, which is going to be vital for making maps later on in the game. And I've got a hoe. Not on me, I may have broken it. So we're just planting wheat as and when we can from seeds. We need to save one seed though, because let's introduce you to something new just at the end of this video. We might repeat ourselves in time for the next video. I've got wheat, I can make some bread. That takes 3 wheat in a crafting table. So, farm animals and manoeuvring them around. If you get what the farm animal likes to eat in your hand, the farm animal becomes very interested in you. Now, you can use this to get these cows in pens or in the buildings. And then what you do is if you feed them, they go into love mode. You feed 2, they find each other, have a quick cuddle, and a baby cow is born. And you could use the wheat to speed up the development of the farm animal by about 10%. Are you taking 10% off of the remaining time for it being a baby? Anyway, I think babies take 10 minutes to grow up to become adults. And there's a cow over there. And there was a chicken. Where's my chicken? Anyway, chickens like seeds. And I think the chicken despawned. And another thing to consider is that if you're going to be feeding your cows, the game remembers that you fed them and the game stops the cows despawning. So basically, cows appear out of nowhere, as with all other farm animals, and after a period of time just get deleted. Unless you've gone to the effort of feeding them, and the cow reckons that the game is yours. Anyway, we'll get on with our next video. Ta-ta for now. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And can you see the chicken in the distance? Yeah, that's where it's gone. Anyway, see you later. Bye-bye now.